show right here on ETV. Today we are honored to have Dr. Kehlelezi return for round 2 of his electrifying interview. Last time we barely scratched the surface. His predictions, they had us very captivated. Now we'll get deeper into the fascinating journey, his bold perspectives on spirituality and culture, and his work as a healer and influencer shaping African communities. So, Dr. Kehlelezi, welcome back.
Good morning, South Africa, and good morning to you too.
Hey, it's a very good morning indeed, because the reason why I say that, all your predictions, it seems like they're coming to life. One, you spoke about Ukunawabantu, and now we see what's happening in China.
Exactly, and I said it will be like something like
COVID. Yes. Number 2,
I spoke about MK
party, and then there was an article yesterday which says Yaduma Wazulu. Number 3,
I spoke about the KZN Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi ukuthi bazofuna ukumxosha, but it will be politically affiliated. Lento izobe politicians. And look at the article. If you go on TikTok, you go everywhere. It's all over.
And his work is truly remarkable, so I understand.
It's very good. I'm telling you, nami ngiyamncoma kakhulu. So issues also politics. It's all about politics in South Africa.
Before Suzobuya Gleyama predictions, right? Many people are curious about your thoughts on the connection between traditional healing, right, and the churches. How do you see these two coexisting more and more? Because your predictions, they've got to do with almost that. Because most of the time, you do speak about, hey guys,
okay, to be honest with you, yonke lento ngiyitshelwa abantu bakithi abaphansi.
Okay.
My ancestors.
Sure.
So if the ancestors are telling me, once I'm bringing it to people, I must put it in a way that they will understand and in a way that they will believe. Most of the people, to be honest with you, or 80% in South Africa, they believe in ancestral, but they don't want to show that to people. They want to pretend as if they believe in God. And let's be honest, iqiniso engizolikhuluma njengamanje yileli elingafunwa abantu. Abantu into kufanele ngabe siprioritize yona first is our ancestors.
Okay.
Akufanele ngabe simemeza Abraham nabo Moses iqala, because we don't know those people. People that we believe in, it's our grandfathers and our forefathers. Ibona kufanele ungabe sikholela kubona kakhulu, because mina as soon as ngiphahla when uzile egimi endumbeni uzohlola ngiphahla, people those are telling me amadlozi akithi bangitshela even usasendleleni ukuthi lo muntu ozayo unenkinga yo1 no2 no3 lo muntu ozayo ngoba ezofuna into yokuphakamisa ibhizinisi lakhe ungamniki lokho, mnike lokho nalokho, because it goes with idlozi lakhe. I don't just give you something engahambisani nedlozi lakho, ngikunike into ezohambisana nabantu bakini.
So now, while you're on that note, I mean, this practice has generated both intrigue and controversies, right? And to a point that, how do you then address lama misconceptions or that surround it? Because yes, rightfully so, there are people who say, mina ngihlangene ndawo nalezinto ngiyikholwa mina sonto nana. Yet you get to a point where you advocate for both parties, but at the same time you emphasize on your ancestral roots. So how do you get to a point where you strike that balance to make sure that you also educate not law or
okay, right. That is why now I've decided to go let me prophesy publicly. If I do it public, I'm like a farmer. We are soil then it goes wherever. So it's up to you. The reason ngikhuluma izinto ezingakenzeki ngifuna nawe othi I don't believe in the ancestral things. One day you'll realize, no, this person according to Ibonayo, let me get close to him. Maybe he might tell me something interesting, because I can even tell someone, specific people, ngiyakwazi ukutshela ukuthi wena ngoMarch uzoyenza 1 no 2 no 3, wena on this day kuzoyenzeka this. So it's a good thing and a good reference for me, because these things that I've spoken about, they are already happening. So it's a good reference to me that if you come to me, I don't mind whether you are Usindisiwe or usemadlozini, mina I will tell you straight with this is what is going to happen. And from there, healing wise, it's up to you whether you want me to do it ngesintu or you want me to do it ngesikholwa. If you want me to pray for you, I will pray for you. If you want me to do it ngesintu, I will do that. I don't force anyone.
Now, on that note, I mean, there's always public perception, right? And opinions are always different. Abantu babona ngendlela ezahlukile, obviously. So with you as well, you are a social media influencer out there, right? And with a vast following, everyone. So how do you now strike that balance in terms of educating people? Gossip. And then you come back again, you know, still maintain your authenticity, being out there with you. Yes, I'm this social media person.
Okay, on that one, sure. Firstly, you need to make sure that whatever that you say, it is accurate.
True.
You don't just stand in front of the camera and start telling people lies. It must be accurate. And also, you need to educate, like example, educate people. Like umuntu uzakimi esigodlweni ngiyambona ukuthi lo muntu uyakhwehlela une-TB and I will start saying no ngizokusiza ngalento. I must be honest with you. Go and do a blood test. Check. There are things that need traditional healers. There are things that need udokotela wasesibhedlela. So I must be honest with you. And if I'm being honest with you, you mustn't be offended, especially when we are two of us.
And you are here to seek out.
Exactly. You know what? I'm suspecting with maybe you've got HIV and AIDS. So because I'm a social media influencer, it's like with me and HIV and AIDS. I won't hide it because I'm a social media influencer. I need to educate people about it so that they can be confident and go out there by So even traditional, the message that goes to traditional healers out there, uma unesigulo nomuntu ogulayo umbona ukuthi le it's not for me ekadokotela, don't be shy ukuthi usebenzisane nodokotela wesilungu, umsende esibhedlela bamsize, ungathatha ama chance because umuntu uzoshona lokuzeka izimbiza.
Exactly, because now iyona ke into esuke ebe inkinga futhi. Now let's talk about your pharmacies. Right. It's not just a business. And how's the because it's multifaceted in a way that it helps different varieties. How now do you get to a point whereby how's the reception rather the communities as well, and how accessible is it for the community?
Okay, number one, the price in farmers, they are much different than price school fee. The school fee they are a bit high. They are high. But the pharmacy, they are very low because I wanted to accommodate abantu to the community. Those who can afford to come to me a surgery, they might as well go to the pharmacy. And the question will be, how do I go to the pharmacy? Because I'm interested in coming to you, prophet. Right, this is what is happening. Remember, Esondweni, I do it for free. If you come to me Esondweni, if you prophet, Esondweni, we don't charge anyone any cent. It's for free of charge. If you come, let's say on Saturday, because we've got a big program on Sunday, Esondweni, as charge next. Let's say then you don't have money to come to me. Go to the pharmacy, we do have A1 la Aircorner Ilofen Commissioner la CCCME building. You go there, then we've got professional people who are well trained. How do I train those people? Before we cutting in the pharmacy, it's like maybe when we trust for 2 weeks or 1 week, whereby I'm teaching you yonke imithi yami ukuthi lo wenza ukuthi lo wenza ama side effects ala ukuthi. So umuntu makafike epharmacy explainele if uyakutshela ukuthi unenkinga kalokho nalokho nalokho, and there are things that you don't have to touch. Umuntu umtshela ukuthi no wena so they are well professional, they can answer everything. If you go to them, even a phone in, people who are picking up my calls as the buzz of a phone and number, they are so professional. They will answer you But the only thing that you need to be aware, you cannot get me over the phone. Unika direction,
yes,
uma consultant,
yes.
unika direction, akunika isikhathi ukuthi woza nini, maybe la eGoli noma eThekwini phela izinto ezitakunika zona.
Ngisacela ke before ngokudedela ngiyazi umuntu omatasa kakhulu ngicela usiphindelele namba le ukuthi abantu mebedinga usizo bakwazi ukuthola futhi.
Okay, inamba yami la eGoli uzongithola inamba ethi 066
okay
00 266 33, and then uzongithola eThekwini enambeni ethi 071 130 7808. On TikTok uzothi DRK UK wakho it's KAY space 503 Dr. K 503. Then the last number maybe it's 063 051 7641. Inamba le uzongithola kuyona. And we are inviting everyone on Saturday eThekwini Everelem sinenkonzo enkulu free of charge. Mawukuthi washonela umkhwenyana washonela ingane nanoma ubani woza sizokugeza free of charge. Uphatha amakhandlela u2 eliyelo nelimhlophe nenkukhu emhlophe.
Okay.
Inkonzo the whole night prayer siyemanzini.
Okay.
Sithi wonke umuntu akeze unyaka wakho usaqala uthola umsebenzi, we will pray for you. Siyokuthatha sikusemanzini. Phatha umnikelo ka14 rand ama 1 rand kuphela. Sizoyenza lezo zinto esimele siyozenza emanzini sikufake sikugeze. That's it.
Dr. Keshelezi, we really appreciate you and the work that you're doing out there, making sure what's now we are making sure what the nation moves forward as well. Thank you so much.
Siyabonga kakhulu kubabukeli be-eTV. uNkulunkulu anikubusise, and I will continue helping you all the way.
And your predictions as well. Spot on. Well, Team family, as always, Dr. Keshelezi has left us with plenty to think about, bridging tradition, spirituality, and modernity in ways that you can never ever imagine. So, once again, Dr. Keshelezi, nizwile kumidinga usizo Everelem zobe kukhona yonke into izobe right for nina. Ngicela nje ngabe nizodinga usizo niye khona. So, we just want to challenge you to make sure that you get inspired as well by visiting Dr. Keshelezi namhlanje. Thank you so much for watching. Hlala ningayendawo.